37, 38, 39, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He's going down. Holy cow!
Not that you deserved, but things that you wanted. An enabler. You see this a lot in relationships where some women are paired up with men who are very abusive, very cold-hearted. And so with these women who that's paired up with them could be empathic, and they put up with a lot of abuse, enabling them to do all these different things. This man has issue with his own self that he has never faced. So therefore, he's taking out his issue on everyone else. This is why it's important to know the cluster B personality disorder, and you can go and research this in ICD-9 medical books. Also, the new one in ICD-10. And find out in medical terminology, or either just Google this shit. Cluster B personality disorder. We're not talking about the cluster A where we're dealing with schizophrenia and we're dealing with parasites that's laid dormant into your brain and also around in your whole body, just dealing with what the foods that you ate and the type of person that you are, being with your light body, because it's true health now, because we're dealing with the health aspect. So true health, it depending on your light body and how sensitive you are, or if you're an empath or not. But most woolly haired people are empaths to a degree, higher or lower. They are, but I'm saying not to the point where they're not. So they're either in a fainter level or they're on a higher level or somewhere in between. But they are. So know and understand this. These beings are getting flack, right? Because they have freedom of expression. And other individuals, whoever is controlling the media, allow for that situation to get blown out of proportion like that. They wanted to push the story to make an individual look bad in the eyes of others who are still supporting this individual. Hopefully that they have won and wowed the others who are basically the 85%ers and wowed them enough to be like, yeah, we don't like you, Floyd and Kyrie, who basically can be considered as the 5%ers, while the 10%ers are out gaslighting and showing and projecting their own insecurities onto the world about this individual or these two individuals, which is Floyd Mayweather and Kyrie Irving, who are world champions. They can never be world champions. This is why they sit. Hence, they know your jock strap size. They know the size of your balls. They know what your feet smell like. Your sweat. See, you got to understand, they're idolizing you at the same time. They're devaluing you. And they're constantly trying to come up with ways to discard you. And hopefully that they have the control of doing that. This is why it's detrimental to get up out of their world. And the moment you do that, best to know that a narcissist will attack your ass. Just like a crazy boyfriend that after you dump him, they want to beat your ass, beat up the dude that she with now, whoever, hurt the family, whatever, all because he ain't looked at his own self. She may wanted to leave. He may could have been a good guy, but she still wanted to leave. Does that make it righteous for him to go and hurt anybody that's a part of her family? Well, what if he's evil? What if he's evil, or more on the side that's like, yo, I'm already evil, motherfucker. I wasn't a good guy. I was already evil. You know, it's the response. Hence, your responsibility to discipline yourself, especially in this era, the Cosmon era. So, yeah, man, the world right now is witnessing the beginning of the end. It's going to go back to the way it was. And the only thing that's going to get all this uprootedness to go down is the true angels of the Most High, the true Most High, what everybody's just been hearing about, because nobody has never, they don't believe it. But the ones who are winning in this world, they know they have angels on their side, and angels are not necessarily high light beings. These are just beings who transitioned and are now living in a S world, which is a basically energy, a lighter density. And the ones who rule in this world, the powers that be, are in communion with them. Some will call them alien. They have your mind thinking about aliens, something else, like another extraterrestrial. You know, yeah, extraterrestrial come from another part of the world, or whirl, like a whirlwind, like how the galaxy whirls around, but that's really the Earth with its stars and its heavens are right above it. And the Earth is right there. It's the plane in the middle. If you look at the ancients dealing with, you know, Thor and all of those individuals, it show you the science of the worlds and how they're laid out. And Earth is like the heart chakra. You know, so anyhow, they're gonna get the flack. Now, if any other righteous athletes really stand up, you can start your own league. The reason why Floyd is free to express who he is, because he's not signed to no big giant corporation like a whole entire football franchise or whole entire football team or league or whatever. He wants to be the one to own it without being owned by another individual who says they can own that. You know, it's different. That's why boxing is like, it's really gangster. You're really taking your life in your own hands. So yeah, with that being said, what do y'all think about it? I know your individuals, where you at and your thoughts, you can be like, it's not about race, and all of that, and ye of little understanding. You can talk if you want to, you can express your opinion, but it doesn't make it the truth or fact. So yeah, with that being said, who gives a fuck if they being judged by the public? Judge ye not, unless ye be judged, and be in the position to judge. These beings ain't even in a position to judge.